You know, I really want to have a kid.
Yeah, me too, but we've been trying for so long with no luck.
Well, maybe we should go see a doctor and find out if there's anything we can do.
Yeah, we should go.
Okay. Hello, can I call you back later? Charles and I are headed to the doctor.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
What did they want?
I don't know, something about our dinner tomorrow.
Oh.
Our get together.
We're here to see the doctor.
Does that mean we can go in there?
We're just gonna go in.
I don't really have a great feeling about this. I feel like they're going to tell us when we go in here.
Whatever they tell us, we'll handle it.
What seems to be the problem?
Well, we've been struggling to have a baby for a few years, and we just want to know what's wrong.
Well, we'll run some tests to see if we find anything wrong, but the results will be back by tomorrow if you want to come visit.
The next day.
Okay.
I'm sorry to inform you, Charles, but you are fertile.
What? How?
You have azoospermia, which is a rare condition in which no sperm can be found in your ejaculate or semen. So what exactly does this mean?
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, that's interesting. We would like to know more about IVF and how it will help us conceive a child.
And if there are any other options, too.
Okay, well, we will have to conduct a minor procedure to see if we can find sperm in Charles to proceed with IVF. Then, if we find sperm in Charles, then we will proceed with IVF. This is where we will inject Amelia with hormonal drugs, which will produce her egg production. Then, both of you will undergo surgery for us to both extract both sperm and egg. Once that happens, we will mix both sperm and egg together, then perform ICSI, which is where we will inject the sperm to the egg, which is fertilization. After that, we will have the egg grow for 5 days and then we will freeze it, and then until you guys are ready for implantation.
I know that sounds like a lot, but there aren't many other ways to have a child unless you want to try embryo adoption.
Excuse me. Your signature. Thank you. Embryo adoption, what does that mean?
Well, to do embryo adoption, you'll have to adopt a frozen embryo from a couple that has done IVF and didn't need the rest of their embryos. You'll have a home study where, just like in a regular adoption, where you'll get information about the embryo's race and gender. And if the donating couple decides you meet the criteria, then it's a match. Then both teams will say, well, to do embryo adoption, you'll need to adopt a frozen embryo that has been donated by a couple who has done IVF and didn't need the rest of their embryos. You'll have a home study just like in a regular adoption. You'll get information about the embryo's characteristics like their race and gender. And if the donating couple decides you meet the criteria, then it's a match. Then both teams will sign contracts making sure you have full right over the embryo. Afterwards, your wife will prepare for transfer of the embryo. And hopefully, the embryo will implant in your wife's uterus, and then 9 months later, you have a baby.
Wow, that sounds like a lot.
I think we need more time to decide on what we want to do.
Of course, just let us know when you decide.
I think we should continue with IVF.
Yeah, I think it's definitely an option. I think we should look into regular adoption too. It sounds kind of intimidating. Also, maybe we should talk to a priest. What do you think?
I agree. I wonder what the priest is going to say.
Yeah, I hope it's good news. we have been struggling with infertility for a few years now, and we've been given the option to do either IVF or embryo adoption, and we're just kind of wondering if there's anything wrong with those options.
Well, it is not my place to tell you what to do, but I would definitely not recommend these options. I know it can be a tough decision, but I would avoid it as much as possible. It is very immoral.
Why is that?
Well, we as Catholics believe that life starts at conception, and we believe IVF takes away the love between man and woman, and that God made so beautifully. It also lessens the dignity of the marital act. It also is very, very harmful for your wife and has many health risks. During the procedure, the doctors would take out a lot of the eggs and fertilize them, and the ones that are not used will be destroyed or killed.
Wow, the doctors didn't tell us about any of these risks. What are your opinions on adoption?
Adoption is definitely something that you should look into, and it would be very beneficial for you and a baby in need.
Well, this has been very helpful. Thank you, Father.
Thank you. I don't think we should go through with IVF. I have a bad feeling about it and all the risks involved, and the priest said it was very immoral too.
Yeah, I agree. Even though I want a baby of our own, I think it's really immoral, and I don't think that we should go through with it. And there are a lot of babies out there who do need help.
Yeah, that's true. I think adoption sounds like a much better idea. I'm so glad we went with adoption, and I'm so glad we get to give this child a loving home.
Yeah, me too.